Welcome to the FlynnsCarlow.com review of the Nissan Juke. The Nissan Juke was introduced into the Irish market essentially for January 2011. And the first thing is that you really have to commend Nissan for having brought what was an absolutely stunning looking concept car at the Geneva Motor Show a number of years ago into full production, and here it is on the roads today as an absolutely stunning looking new addition to their range. The particular vehicle I'm driving today is a 1.6 litre Sport. There are a couple of different other variations. There's the 1.5 turbo diesel, which is 106 brake horsepower, and there's also a 1.6 turbo petrol in the Juke. The overriding feeling I get of this car, it begins very positively because as you're approaching it, it looks superb and it's really, really different. And yet it doesn't create any negative opinions in terms of how it looks. And that's something that was very difficult for Nissan to achieve, coming from concept to full production. I think overall, I get a feeling as well of absolute security because you have ABS, anti-lock braking system, and you also have Nissan's own ESP, which is their electronic stability program. Now that gives me a great sense of security. I drove it the other day in quite greasy conditions, and feeling that the ESP was there to protect me and make sure that I was kept safe was a very positive emotion for me. There's multiple airbags, including side airbags, and a simple thing like the Bluetooth hands-free phone system being standard on the vehicle means that I can keep in contact with who I need to keep in contact with, and yet not be in a situation where I'm tempted to be holding it up to my ear. And that's something that I see as being a real positive, the fact that it's standard. It is available in manual or automatic now, and the particular one I'm driving is a 5-speed manual. It's a 6-speed in the diesel. This particular model now, ergonomically, it's superb. I feel like I'm actually sitting here pointing at the pedals, and that means on a long journey I'm going to maximise the level of comfort for myself, and in the longer term that means it's more safe as well. This particular one has, as the Sport model, has a fully integrated steering wheel, which means I have cruise control over here on the right hand side, I have a speed limiter, and I also have the radio controls over here, as well as having the controls for my Bluetooth phone. Comfort is maximised as well by having climate control as standard. And the climate control is something I've really grown accustomed to, and it's something that I really like, and something I really miss if it's not in a vehicle. I particularly like it because in this instance I can comfortably set it at 21 or 22 degrees, so that winter and summer I have the same driving conditions inside in the car. I would consider myself fortunate because I live out the country, and that means I'm in a situation where I can switch the vehicle on a hot day, get it to cool down to the temperature I'd like, and be in a situation where when I get in to drive the car, it's at a temperature that I feel comfortable with. This particular model has privacy glass in the back as well, so that, you know, if you have valuables in there, they're not terribly obvious or apparent to somebody who's tempted to look in from the outside. In addition to the other items I've mentioned, you also on this particular one maximise the economy on the vehicle because firstly it's €156 currently as a category B vehicle for taxation purposes. You have 3 years manufacturer's warranty as you have with all Nissans, but particularly with this vehicle, it is extremely easy to drive. You don't have to drive it aggressively to get up through the gears, and that therefore will maximise the fuel economy. So overall I'd have to say it's a vehicle that I had warmed to before ever I got into it, but particularly when I got into it I had just a lovely feeling of security and safety in it. There's quite a nice high driving position. The windows are designed in such a way that you have excellent view. I can comfortably see the 4 corners of the vehicle if I'm reversing, or indeed when I'm parking generally. But also You get a great feeling of security by having such a high position on the vehicle, or on the door of the vehicle. So you feel cocooned in it, and you feel as if the vehicle is here to protect you as you drive it. You have a number of different settings on the vehicle as well, and the settings also maximise the economy. There's an economy setting, there's a sport setting, and then there's a normal driving kind of setting. So that means that you will get the best trade-off or balance between fuel economy and enjoyable driving. So overall, I'd have to say it's a vehicle that only gets better the more you drive it, and your opinions of the vehicle will get stronger and stronger. So you already will be in a situation when you go to drive the vehicle that you feel very positive towards it, and everything that I've found, certainly for me, since I got in to drive it, has only served to reinforce those emotions. So thanks for calling in, and we'll talk to you again.